Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Velocity 2015 in New York City. I'm here with Diane Mueller. Diane, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome here in New York.
So, awesome in New York. Is this a good conference for you guys?
This has been amazing. This is my first Velocity, so I haven't been, I'm a West Coast girl. I'm from Vancouver, BC, so I haven't been to Santa Clara, so this is the first time I've come, so I can't compare and contrast, but I have to say that the level of the conversation here at Velocity is amazing. We've got people who are from the financial district, from media, from all kinds of different aspects of application development and infrastructure folks. So the conversations are great. For me, this is like old home week because we're just getting all these customers. Target, my favorite, just came by a few minutes ago, and CA Technologies. And it's like Allegiant Air, and like a whole bunch of companies that, as the community manager, I talk to on IRC and chat, but I get to have FaceTime with them here, and they're telling me about their migrations from OpenShift 2 to OpenShift 3, which is the big deal that we're talking about here at this conference.
So you guys are OpenShift by Red Hat. What is the difference on OpenShift and by Red Hat?
Well, Red Hat sponsors puts resources into over 100,000 open source projects. So we've got our fingers in lots of different pies, from OpenStack to OpenShift to all Linux distributions like CentOS, Fedora, and RHEL. But OpenShift by Red Hat, I think it's a bit of a marketing thing, but it's really the first open source project that started almost like a startup within Red Hat. We were pretty independent. We had a lot of help from the other engineering groups and stuff, but they really let us formulate on our own as a startup, and so we kind of grew up with this brand OpenShift. And so, most of the other Red Hat projects are, probably Red Hat, OpenStack, or ROS, or one of, but we kind of held that distinct brand for a very long time. And now that we have a larger cloud offering, you'll see things like the Red Hat Cloud Application Suite, which includes CloudForms, OpenShift, and Red Hat's OpenStack. So that the branding's shifting a little bit because we're pulling a full cloud stack together, and from Atomic, from the low-level operating system stuff all the way to the top of the stack. So when we first came out, OpenShift was pretty much the real crux of our cloud offerings, and we have a publicly hosted platform as a service, a big secret, open secret, that Red Hat actually has a cloud. It's called OpenShift.com, and we've been hosting over 2.5 million applications. We get 1 billion requests per day on our Red Hat cloud. So it's kind of an independent brand within the company, but now as we've grown over the past 2 to 3 years, we've got more of a full, complete offering, so you'll probably see it scoping down and being part of the full stack.
You are the full stack, though.
We are the full stack. We go from the RHEL at the bottom and CentOS, whatever you want to run it on Linux, to our storage, Gluster, Ceph, to our networking tools, to our CloudForms for deploying OpenShift, to our awesome distribution of OpenStack, which in 2 weeks I'll be over at the OpenStack Summit in Tokyo, which is a great opportunity to talk to another group of people who are very much engaged in the open source community. So Diane,
if we fast forward, or let's shift forward to 12 months from now, what would you like to see OpenShift doing in that time frame?
Okay, so what we've done over the summer, we've re-architected the entire platform. So we've been really lucky and made some good bets in terms of technology. I'll steal this. We chose to use container orchestration. We partnered with Google and worked on the open source project that is Kubernetes, so that we under the hood on OpenShift, it's Kubernetes that we were using. We're basically a distribution of Kubernetes. You install OpenShift, you get Kubernetes. So I think over the next coming year, what you'll see is more cross-community collaboration. We're doing a lot with Atomic. You're going to see Atomic Enterprise Platform as another way of getting your containers onto clouds. I think you'll see a lot more of the Atomic and OpenShift combination going on. I also think what we've done is by partnering and upstreaming Kubernetes, we've changed the game in terms of efficiencies and scale that you can do. Like this conference is the Resilience Conference. I love the t-shirt, by the way. But I think what we've done is we've created the most resilient, scalable platform as a service available today. And so as you see, the deployment that we have at OpenShift.com is pretty high scale. You're going to start seeing enterprises being able to deploy and do that at the same scale. So the next generation of this is private and hybrid clouds using the full stack of Red Hat offerings and combining them in things like routers that they want to use, like F5. So you'll see a lot of that, but I think what you're going to start seeing is that efficiency and scale that public clouds have being brought into the private sphere. So there's a lot there's a lot going on, and there's a lot, both in the OpenShift, at the atomic level, at the OpenStack level. There's, as I said when I started, there are over 100,000 open source projects that Red Hat works with and collaborates with. OpenShift is just one of them. It's a big piece of our cloud strategy and our container strategy. So this next year, we may have spent all last year saying Docker, Docker, Docker. This next year, you're going to see scale. It's going to be about scale.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing you at future O'Reilly events. Thank you.
All right. Happy to be here. Thanks for taking it.